we're back on the small plot that we've been trying to prep with the tractor, seeing as this is our first time really doing any industrial agriculture style stuff, and we haven't really been able to get the field quite as smooth as we would like. So I talked to a few people, got a few recommendations, and we're going to try running it over with the disc again, but with the disc just barely off the hydraulics to keep it from digging in too far. So let's get into that and see if it works. I'm gonna move the tractor. So that does appear to be getting a fair bit better with the harrows basically just sitting at the top end of the hydraulics so that they are engaging the soil but not digging in at all. We still have some of these big furrows like this left over from the amateur plowing job that was done. So we'll see what I can do. I'll just keep running over it and maybe throw you on for a time lapse and see roughly how many passes it takes me, and then I'll give you an idea of just how level I got it. Notice anything wrong there? Yeah. Just using a bolt as the pin up here. Nut must have spun off at some point. We got no third or top link on our 3-point right now, so that wasn't working very well, but heck of a lot smoother. I think it could still use a drag. Oh, that wind is going to play havoc with things. See if that makes it better. Could still probably use a drag behind it to smooth it out, but definitely capable of being planted right now. So get you in close to kind of have a look. So that's kind of, you're like 3 inches from there to there, and there to there. And it's only probably, you know, inch and a half tall in the center versus the other spots. I mean, you still got some clumps of sod and stuff in here, but for something that hasn't had a whole lot of hours or amendments put into it, it's looking pretty flat and level. You can see I have been dragging the discs even at maximum height on the hydraulics. They're still just skiffing the ground, so I have actually already drilled extra holes. This top hole is the original. I've drilled some extras to give us extra stroke on this cylinder, but we're running into other problems. Not really extra stroke on the cylinder, but relative to the cylinder stroke, the hitch is moving up further. But I think we're running into the limits. So what really should have happened was, when these were built, they should have been made longer, and then your implement would be further out from the hitch, and the tilt and lift of the hitch would be more effective. But really I should just convert this to fast hitch, make my life easier in the grand scheme of things. But tractor's running well. It does give out a little puff of blue smoke every now and again, but it is 66 years old, so I guess it's allowed to. Alright, well, I'd say that was a moderate success, minus, you know, disking that bolt into the field somewhere. But yeah, I'd say we'll call it for this one, and we'll keep you up to date. Planting should be any day now. We're going to do white clover and vines, so squash, watermelon, cucumbers. That's what's going to be in here. Alright, have a good one.